Alright everyone, welcome back to another game of Elemental War of Magic Beta 3B as in Badass, where we swan dive into a motorcycle. Wait, what? No, a jacuzzi with a motorcycle in it. Oh, okay. Let's see, interesting is it shows 49. I don't know the exact significance. That's the number of tiles I have for it. But, let's see, one thing I want to do is open a spell. These are some spells that I can begin to research, but I know these spells. Let's see. I can cast the spell directly from my book. Summon an imp, cost 5 mana. Or summon a bear. Oh, add as a favorite. Summon a familiar. Some of my essence. Ooh. To powerful protector, only one familiar may be controlled at a time. 8 or 5 or 5. I don't feel comfortable giving up my mana this early in the game. So I'm going to cast Summon Bear. Hey, we finally have a bear, and look at that. 18 hit points, 2 attack, 8 defense. It's got a speed of 2, and it looks really vicious. It's pretty cool. Now, Janisk here, he provides research. It totally makes sense. And I honestly don't want him wandering too much, so I'm going to send him, when I get a chance, back to Aleb. And in the meantime, Bear and I are going to go for a walk. And we found, yes, another jar of healing nectar. Okay. Hey, look at that. There's an air shard nearby. Ironically, I didn't actually choose air as one of the elemental books to explore upon, but, whatever. Alright, let's see what else. Zooming out, I see nearby we have a misplaced purse. I'll have Janice pick that up. We have sun-bleached bones, the air shard, and unclaimed crates and barrels. So we're going to, in this case, see what this was. Janice has been recruited. We've got 53 gold. We've already got that in place where we know we want to do the workshop, so we got to have that do its job. And we're going to pull up the grid, walk this way. Oh, look at that. I have, it said 15 of 15? That's not exactly right. I've got 8 of 15 mana left. Let's see, what enchants? I can have one summon bear at a time, it appears. Okay, but if that's the case, then that does mean I can open my spellbook and I can afford my familiar, but in the meantime, I'm just going to summon an imp. The king here needs a good army, as it were. Alright. Let's see, how tough is he? He's a standard Toby. You know, literally that's what they'll be called in my game world. So, ooh, wildflowers. Wow. They'll increase our influence. Influence will actually be more important in this game than previous. So, we have reasons to do these things. Ah, money. Civics. Harvesting for our lumber mill. Yes, or production to get a forge and a grate mill and further construction. Harvesting. And we're going to do it again. We can do it some more. That's right, buddy. We're going to do it some more. We're going to have us some fun. No waterboarding of anyone. Alright, so we have Alob's workshop has been built. God, I wish I could change the names of these. Please let me change it. No? Alright, fine. Train unit. We can afford to start building up some peasants and even a pioneer. But you know what? No, actually I think I do want to build up a pioneer in the future. I just don't think I want to spend the resources yet. But now we can build an arcane laboratory, which will give us greater spells, but that's because we only have one material. If we wait just a little bit longer, we can begin working on our farm. And that is useful, because then after that we can begin working on our hut, followed by blah blah blah. I'm sure you guys understand. Lots of good stuff. I know some people are like, oh, why don't you just show us this game later, you know, further on. I eventually will. But in the meantime, metal deposit. See, I'm going to want to get my city to expand so I can draw these resources into the city. So, we have a bunch of reasons to do a bunch of different things. And look at and see what's around us. In the meantime, pick up that dropped pouch. Oh, look at that. An earth shard nearby. That's like excitement. Candy and everything, because I actually chose a king who had earth as one of his elements that he specialized in. And since it looks like we can explore just a little bit, hey, look at that, our city expanded outwards a little. Alright, come on. Yep, you can do it. Well, isn't that funny? Another earth shard. I'm not going to knock it. I'll try to lock those things down. Wow, metal deposits up there too. Looks like we have some interesting things going on up this way. And maybe something interesting down this way too. Meantime, send Janisk there. We found some ancient text that told us some words. They were like words. Lots of metal deposits. Cool. Obviously, it makes sense for me to expand my city northeast and in general, I guess. And what will the king do? Zoom out a little. That's what he'll do. And then he's going to go down this way. And our buddy up there found a pouch with 100 Gildar. And we're just going to keep on heading this way. I don't know if anybody just happened to notice that creature lurking to the south. But I did. Still need more civilization. What do we got here? Ooh! Bear on bear action. That doesn't sound cute. Let's move away into the woods, because you never find bears in the woods. You always find them at your picnic shelter or when you're camping. Okay. If I were to build another city to expand it, I would probably want to put it nearby here. But one of the things that they've indicated is that there's a 10 square limit from cities. So you have to have a minimum of 10 squares distant from the placement of a city. Alright. Oh, no. A cave bear. Weaker than a regular bear? Somewhat. Well, we'll find out if it lets us go by, or if we get killed. Speaking of which, now I'm going to debate... Oh, whoa, 28 material. And I've been wasting turns moving my guys around and not building my city. That sucks. Let's see. Capped at 10 because we have 10 citizens. Okay. Start with a market. Build that. Wait. Get my materials back. I wasn't paying attention to where I placed it. Oh, okay, it didn't matter. This was my only option. That's what it was. After that, then I can build a hut. Then I can worry about this other stuff. So as soon as that comes up, I can build that. In the meantime, I now have a reason to build 1, 2, 3, for bots, for peasants, because there's bears nearby. Come on, people. Bears! Almost makes you worried that you may encounter some bears in some cavalry formation. That's a shout out for some bear cavalry. Alright, okay, hint hint, zoom zoom. Escape. King Ky'Riss III. Save. Back to the game. And we'll catch you in the next video.